Hey guys, I just wanted to come outside and enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having today. The temperature's not too hot, it's not too cold, the sun is out, hardly a cloud in the sky. And it kind of reminded me, we were so miserable just a few weeks ago with the temperature so hot and so much rain. And, our lives are just like the earth. God created both. And in those, He created seasons. He created times for everything. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, it says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck whatever is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance." I'm reading straight from the Bible, so pardon as I have to turn the page. It says, "A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to gain, a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear, and a time to sow. A time to keep silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace." And verse 9 says, "What profit has the worker from that in which he labors?" You think about times, and you think about seasons, and you think about the things that you're going through in your life. And there's ups, downs, good, bad, pain, suffering, love, care. There's a little bit of everything. But in Romans chapter 8, verses 18, and this is from the New King James Version, he reminds us, he says, "For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." And I think that the Lord uses the seasons in our life, just like He uses the seasons in the earth. You have winter, which is desolate and cold and barren. I think He uses that as a time for us to reflect. Then comes spring, and you have the warmth of the sun coming out. The temperatures are starting to get better. You have the showers that create the wonderful crops that we plant and grow on the earth. And then you have the summer, where everything kind of peaks out and then starts getting dry. And then in the fall, you also have you have a fall harvest, and your spring is planting, fall is harvesting. And for each season that the earth has, so does our lives. But we have more seasons in our lives. We have birth, death, love, loss, pain, joy. God gives us so many things to reflect on, and we have seasons so that we have those times to reflect on it. When we're struggling with something, God may put you in a place where you have nothing but that in front of you, and you can't see the whole picture because God is painting a tapestry behind you called your life. And you only get to see the portion that you're in at that very moment. Never give up hope. Take it all to God, because He will bring you through and let you see the beauty of what is growing inside of you and what is growing around you in your families, in your churches, in your communities. And you will see everything as the way God's seen it before you got there. And don't stop there, because every time we have growth, guess what comes next? The harvest. That means something has to be taken away, and the ground has to be seasoned and prepared for the next season of growth. So just take these words, put them in your heart, and reflect on what you're going through, whether it's something good or whether it's something not so good. And just look and know that God is still in control. God's got it. He always has, and He always will. Just don't turn your back on Him. Stay faithful, stay focused, and you too will come out in the promise of what is made in glory. Your sister in Christ, love yous, and hope you get something from this. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.